his opponent, returning for his 6th Toro Cup appearance and representing Revolution, BJJ. Please put your hands together for Zakkary Meroth.
Both of these competitors, I believe, definitely Meroth, and I believe Raymond as well, have both received submission bonuses in the past.
Money makers.
There should be some good leg lock attacks going on here.
Well, Meroth has just always been such a game competitor since he made his debut on Toro Cup.
Some spicy shorts here from Mr. Raymond.
Those are nice. Well, they came right out of Trevor Hayes' closet. Seated guard on display for Raymond. Not a lot of urgency to get those legs back inside. Meroth trying to pass around the side. Good, strong, solid passing so far. But Raymond doing a good job of trying to get the rotation going again. Finally, he has broken down. Now Meroth has a strong chest-to-back connection. And Meroth is not urgent to feed this gift wrap over. He's just controlling Raymond because Raymond's still moving a lot. He's still got a lot of life in him in this position with 10 seconds in the bonus time for the 500 left. He is on the back. He's going to switch to being on top. Raymond's going to try to show him the mount look. A lot of data being put out right now by Zakkary Meroth. Just a lot of looks and an overwhelming amount of grips and approaches. And Raymond just a little step behind so far, but been able to keep himself out of too much danger. You see him there keeping that elbow tucked to the hip, trying to keep the triangle of trust intact. That's what we call it.
The triangle of trust.
Shout-outs to Cody Malte. And Meroth just going to really put the weight on Raymond, make him carry him.
Meroth's going to marinate here.
Yeah, he's definitely Meroth.
That was a good dad joke.
There you go. They're getting better. As the older the girls get, the better they have to get.
I just got to shake out these hand cramps from writing all these checks.
Yeah, Meroth's taking an interesting approach to this particular position because he's not looking for gift wrap and he's not looking to control the head. He's just grabbing the arm. And that's preventing Raymond from kind of rolling or going to any of the more traditional defenses. And he's stepping across for this armbar, it looks like. No longer in the bonus time, so he can really take his time with it. Marinate on it. Raymond is a
now look, you can look to him to be very savvy from this Kimura position, fighting out of the Revolution BJJ Academy in Richmond, Virginia. A strong focus on this attack.
Yeah, definitely. And every competitor they bring to the table, whether it's at Toro Cup or in the Masters division, whatever the case may be, I've always seen strong competitors, strong fundamentals out of Revolution. Virginia's really on the map lately too. Standard popping off. Revolution always been a big name out there.
Standard's actually in Maryland, but
close. Right, it's it's Southern Maryland, right?
Yeah, they're all the same.
Yeah,
it's all the same.
Meroth is trying to grind that arm inside, but it's tough because when you're this angled on the attack and you don't have chest to back connection, your opponent can get away from you quite easily. And we see Meroth is just controlling that arm constantly. He's prioritizing the arm control above all things. And I think because of his priority list, because of what he's attacking, I think Raymond is having a little trouble adjusting. We're not looking at the traditional approaches here. And Meroth, maybe out of frustration or maybe looking to get a reaction, just kind of stands on the frame and elbow. Yep, here we go again. Surfing. Swag surfing is Zakkary Meroth. Welcome back, Mr. Bittner.
Thank you. See, breakdown, right? Simple breakdown, get him to a hip.
You've just gotten here, but Meroth's been really dominant from this position in particular. He's not going – this is the first time he's tried to wrap the head. Mostly he's just been holding on to the arm. Not even really doing a lot of, figure fouring of it. Just holding it and making sure he can't roll either way. Here we go. Watch him again here as he tries to break him down. Looks like he's going to lace the leg this time. 22 points, I believe. I believe our clock is a little ahead, but Meroth had a hard time getting to the back from here while points were not on.
Well, he needs to look to get to that backhanded arm and if he does get him on his side, I prefer that position, and then using that to start looking to step over to mount. Points are live now, so.
And I think the fresher guy here, Meroth's not saying he's gassed. I'm just saying that Raymond has used a lot less energy. But I think it's because he hasn't had a lot of solid looks at defenses. He's mainly been turtling, reverting back to turtle, and then getting broken down.
He needs to try to use his knee to penetrate that near side. There's a breakdown again.
This is the
I'd like to
position
see
that's been
seatbelt.
haunting.
I would like to see a seatbelt from here, just a backheaded arm.
I mean, this
gift
is
wrap.
what he's been doing. No gift wrap. There's been no urgency to get one.
Interesting.
It's been a very interesting approach from
All right,
Meroth.
well, he's able to get points on the board now, so at least it's very much the painter's situation. Just dominant, but not really going anywhere.
He's not even going to strong positions. He's just hanging out here for the most part.
You could say this is his strong position, right? Maybe he doesn't really, he's not a fan of, you see that sometimes where people aren't a fan of the back. They're not a fan of mount, which is odd, don't get me wrong, but they like hanging out inside control and stuff like that.
People are really good at defending their back too. If you have a game that is centered around attacking the rear of the body without the hooks, if you can control somebody with just chest-to-chest connection, then why not?
Well, at least from a training standpoint, I'm sure you go back into the room after this and you're like, okay, I need to practice setting hooks, right?
Or forcing them when somebody's really defensive. Like when somebody's utmost priority is to not be scored upon, what do I do?
How can you force it?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, and Meroth finally got the head pin, but Raymond's got the C-grip on the leg. See what I'm saying? How he wasn't looking to gift wrap that.
Yeah.
He's not looking to do it now.
He's on a Kimura.
That's the first time he's done a Kimura look.
Really?
He had
and
one
he needs
earlier.
to step over the head here. You don't want to be behind somebody like this on a Kimura because they can just spin out. There. You want to cover the head in Kimuras. Even if that means put your knee on their face.
When he's
cover
turning
the head.
him, Zach's putting that Kimura back. That looks like it should be finished.
Geez.
Yes, that was close.
Say, please tap.
I thought Randy was going to be putting in overtime.
Say we don't need a spiral fracture when you're down on points.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by Kimura,